Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Jai Ram, Jai Kunji, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Girivaradhari, Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Hari. Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Girivaradhari, Radha Madhava, Hari. Yashodanandana, Rajajana Ranjana, Yamunatira Vanachari, Jai Kunja Bihari, Yashodanandana, Rajajana Ranjana, Jai Yashodanandana, Brajajanaranshana, Yamunatiravanachari, Jai Kunja Bihari, Yashodanandana, Brajajanaranshana, Yamunatiravanachari, Bihari. Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Girivaradhari, Madhava, Jai Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Girivaradhari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Radhe Jaya Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Radhe Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Mai, Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Baladeva Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada Jai Jai Prabhupada Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Yoga Dharma Shila Harinam Sankirtan ki Srila Prabhupada ki Samveta Gaura Bhakta ki Tai Gaur Premanande Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Ruttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, description, chapter 8, description of the character of Bharat Maharaj, text number 21. This is prose, so I will only recite. Klevakayam mam mrisha samadhi namilita drisham prema sambrambena chakita chakita agatya prashad apurusha vishana grena lutati. Read two verses, so I will not read this word to word meaning. Alas, a small deer, while playing with me and seeing me feigning meditation with closed eyes, would circumambulate me due to anger arising from love, and it would fearfully touch me with the points of its soft horns, which felt like drops of water. Purport. Now, King Bharat considered his meditation false. While engaged in meditation, he was actually thinking of his deer, and he would feel great pleasure when the animal pricked him the points of its horns. Feigning meditation, the king would actually think of the animal, and this was but a sign of his fall down. Text 22. Asadita havishi barhishi dushite mayopalabdho bhita bita bhitaha sap shapadi uparata rasa rishi kumaravad avahita karana kalapa aste. Okay. Word to word meaning asadita, placed, havishi, all the ingredients to be offered in the sacrifice. Barishi, on the kusha grass. Dushite, when polluted. Maya upalabdha, being scolded by me. Bita bitaha, in great fear. Shapadi, immediately. Uparata rasaha, stopped its playing. Rishi Kumaravat, exactly like the son or the disciple of a saintly person. Avahita, completely restrained. Karana Kalapa, all the senses. Aste, sits. Translation. When I placed all the sacrificial ingredients on the kusha grass, the deer, when playing, would touch the grass with its teeth and thus pollute it. When I chastised the deer by pushing it away, it would immediately become fearful and sit down motionless, exactly like the son of a saintly person. Thus it would stop its play. Purport. Bharat Maharaj was constantly thinking of the activities of the deer, forgetting that such meditation and diversion of attention was killing his progress in spiritual achievement. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Gnananshana Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parishana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatadeshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurasve Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangulangayate Yat kripaha tamaham vande Shri Gurun Dinatarina Hare Krishna. So before I start speaking, I seek the blessings of all the assembled Vaishnavas so that I can speak on this first to glorify the Lord, to purify my own heart. So in this particular section of Srimad Bhagavatam, we are seeing that how Bharat Maharaj, uh, he left the kingdom and came to the forest completely absorbed in serving the Lord, meditating on the Lord, Surya Narayan, as it is mentioned here. And it was mentioned that he's on the platform of Bhava, where sometimes he was getting ecstatic symptoms. So, but the Lord sometimes teaches uh, the conditioned souls through his devotees, making them as instrument. So, just like Prabhupada says that sometimes to teach the daughter-in-law, the mother or the mother-in-law, she chastises the daughter. So, through the medium of his devotees, the Lord is teaching all of us how we should be careful in the path of devotional service. So, here in this particular section, we are seeing that how Bharat Maharaj was getting distracted in his meditation on the Supreme Lord, and he was uh, remembering the deer. And the deer was lost, so he was thinking about the welfare of the deer. The previous few verses it is mentioned how whenever the deer was not there, he would get up from his meditation, uh, his devotional activities, and search for it around. And here in these two verses, we can see that how he is remembering very fondly with great affection the small deer. Generally, we see that the childhood activities are very attractive, whether it is children, small children, or even in the animals like cows. They look very tender, soft, attractive. So here we see that Bharat Maharaj actually becoming attracted by those. He is in the mood that I am the protector. So he became attracted by the various activities of the deer. So because of that attraction, he became attached. Jai Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Shri Jagannath Vallabh Subhadramai, Shri Shri Gauranitai Ki Jai. Because of that attraction, he became attached and it turned to affection and then absorption in the various activities of the deer. So instead of meditating on the Nama Rupa Guna Leela of the Lord, he is meditating on the Nama Rupa Guna Leela, not Leela, but the activities of the deer. What we are supposed to do as devotees, the object has changed. The object of meditation has changed. Previously, the object of meditation was Lord Narayan, but now the object of meditation became deer. So, uh, so it's very important for us to actually develop attraction for the Lord. So, in the previous few classes, I was discussing about the various reasons for fall down and how we can come out. So, today I thought of discussing how we can actually develop our attraction for the Lord. Because until we develop attraction for the Lord, we cannot become attached to Him or develop any affection and absorption. So, there is another nivritti, there is ardha pravritti. So, we have to give up our anarthas. Nashta prayesha bhadreshu nityam bhagavata seva. But if you want to give up that anarthas, you have to do ardha pravritti. You have to Visha vinivartante niraharasya dehina rasavarjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. So you have to accept Krishna in your heart. Then you will be able to easily give up this anarthas. So His Grace Radhesham Prabhu had once given one series of lectures on Krishna's love for us, wherein he discusses elaborately about the qualities of Krishna, which can actually help us to develop that attraction and attachment for him. Because we see in the Srimad Bhagavatam also that how Mother Rukmini or the Brahmanas' wives, right, or the Nagapatnis, all this, they heard the glories of the Lord. Some of them means actually before even seeing the Lord, they heard the various qualities of the Lord. But by hearing, just by hearing, they developed so much attraction towards the Lord that they were ready to give up their all family attachments. So generally we may have notion that we are tiny little conditioned souls. So does Krishna really have any concern for me? Because I am not so special. I am so insignificant. And that too, I am not a pure devotee conditioned soul. So, but Prabhupada mentions in one of the purport that how Krishna wants us to return back home, back to Godhead, more than we do. Means we may take one step, but Krishna takes hundreds of steps towards us. So, uh, so we should understand that Lord is even more eager than us. So we see that when the living entity shows very little desire for Krishna consciousness, immediately Lord will arrange all the facilities for him to help him to go back home, back to God. So we see in Bhagavatam like Dhruv Maharaj was told by his mother that you have come to me to receive my love and affection, But the love and affection of Lord Vishnu is actually equal to millions of mothers' love, more than the love of millions of mothers. So you go to forest and serve him. So when Dhruv Maharaj had that small desire, but still it was not completely, in the sense he had a desire to serve him, but with the ambition that I want a kingdom greater than even Lord Brahma. So Lord immediately sent Narada Muni. Hmm. So one devotee was telling that how this is super soul network. So we have so many networks uh, which may or may not work in many places. But this network will work all over the universe. Wherever a living entity shows little desire, immediately the Lord will arrange. Even if somebody is in the caves of mountains. There is a story that one devotee uh, was, means not a devotee, means he was interested in knowing more and more about God. So he was doing some meditation in some cave in the forest. So one person landed, means a plane in airport. In the airport he got one Prabhupada book. So he started going to another city through the forest. So in the forest, suddenly the car got some problem and stopped. So he started searching if there is someone to help. So he found some smoke nearby. So he went to see. So this person was meditating. So he asked, "Can you help?" He said, "Yeah, I was car mechanic, so I know something." So he came and helped him to actually, no, he repaired it. So then he thought, okay, I should give him something more, no, that can help. But money may not be of so much interest for him. So then he saw that he got this book, Perfection of Yoga. So he gave that book. So that person, he read that book and saw the address and went to Iskcon temple and joined. So we see that wherever the living entity may be, we see so many interesting pastimes like that. Devotee was sharing that there was in some hotel, there was one floor above also, balcony type. And one person was just like, holding hands and praying, to God. And somebody got a book, but he threw that book. And then it came and fell straight in his hands. Thought, oh, this is God's grace. So, so nothing happens by chance. Sometimes we think that it happens by chance. But one devotee was sharing that it's not by chance. It's God remaining incognito by arranging all these things. We think it is by chance, but actually nothing happens by chance, right? God is there behind all this. So, yeah, we may have that question that why God should take any interest in me. Uh, so, but we should understand that Krishna's capacity is unlimited. It's not like in this world. You see that if somebody is a important person, VIP, generally we don't even get appointment to meet. It is challenging, and even if we get, we have to wait sometimes. Many people are there, and even if they meet only for some time, and then we can't discuss for long. But Krishna, even though he has so many devotees, not only means in the spiritual world unlimited, and here also so many aspiring devotees. So, but still Krishna is personally available for each and every one. And how much time, how much ever time you want him. Ye tham am prapadyante tam sadeva. Only we get little fed up sometimes. We bus ho gaya. I don't want so much. Uh, but Krishna is never fed up. Uh, He is willing to reciprocate as long as we want. Right? That's why we say Savai Pumsham Paro Dharmo Ito Bhakti Radhakshaje Ahaituki Apratihata Yatma Suprasati. Unmotivated, uninterrupted devotional service. So Krishna is ready to accept. Uh, so, and sometimes some people have a particular nature, so they may reciprocate only in a particular way. Like somebody is very serious, somebody is jolly, he's always like that. So, but Krishna is willing to reciprocate mainly in 5 primary rasas and also 7 secondary rasas also. That is even more amazing because now devotees are also of different nature. Now, if suppose Krishna says, I'll only reciprocate in uh, what do you call dasirasa or something like that. So then devotees who want to reciprocate in a particular way, it may be difficult. That's why he's Rasaraj. Uh, he can reciprocate. He's the king of all rasas. He can reciprocate in all different rasas, right? So that is his most amazing quality, that he is willing to reciprocate with each and everyone. Now somebody may say that no, but he is only reciprocating with his pure devotees. Somebody says that Krishna uh, spoke Bhagavad Gita only to Arjuna. But in case if he appears to me and also teaches Bhagavad Gita, then maybe I will take him seriously, his words. Right? But still, Krishna is so kind, even to the conditioned souls. He personally expands himself as Paramatma, uh, Sarvasya Chaham Hriday Sannivishto. In each and every living entity is expanding, and those who actually is guiding each and everyone also, even the conditioned living entities. But spiritually, if we want to guide, immediately, Tesham Satayuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam Dadami Buddha Yogam Tab. Immediately he is willing to guide them, both internally and externally. Internally as Paramatma, Chaitya Guru, and externally as uh, Diksha Guru or various forms of Gurus, Siksha Gurus. So, and through holy name, deities, scriptures, in so many ways, is always available to give his association and guide us. Right? So, in that sense, actually, a conditioned soul has more opportunities to actually take Krishna's association. In the sense, he is available himself in so many ways and means. Right? Only we have to take that opportunity. Correct? When Krishna appeared, he was physically there, but there is no book form of Bhagavad Gita or deities were there, but uh, but we see that in Kali Yuga still Krishna is so merciful that he is available himself in so many ways and means. So it's only on our part that we should be very eager to take his association. So there are 6 qualities of the Lord which are very, very beneficial, attractive to all the conditioned souls. So they are Gnana, Bala, Aishwarya, Virya, Shakti, and Tejas. So we see that Lord can oversee all his creations simultaneously, know everyone's names, identities, and karma. That is his extent of knowledge. So conditioned souls, they don't know about themselves. What we did exactly yesterday, this time, 8:46, or what we thought. We may be sitting in class, but what we thought we may not be knowing. Or exactly 1 week back, 1 year back, we are not aware, we forget. But Krishna is aware of each and every living entity, their past, present, and future also. Not only this life, but our previous lives also. That's what Arjuna was surprised when in 4th chapter he spoke, how he spoke about this knowledge I gave to Vivaswan and all. So Arjuna uh, actually inquires, how come you spoke it to him also long ago? So, but Krishna is aware of each and every living entities, everything, their identity, their karmas, everything. So that is the extent of his knowledge. And simultaneously he can manage everything. Goloka eva nevasati aklatma bhuto. He is staying in Goloka Vrindavan, right? Performing his pastimes very peacefully, right? With all his pure devotees. Uh, but everything else, everywhere it is going on, right? That is his speciality. There is no tension that, okay, whether this particular material world is running properly or why this problem is there, right? Next, Bala, Ekam Shena Sthito Jagat. With little fragment of its potency, is maintaining all the universes. So we can understand the extent of his potencies. So powerful. We cannot, Prabhupada says that how man created little satellites or whatever, it is very proud. But Krishna can create huge universes just from his breathing, by exhaling. And by inhaling, he can take it back inside. Aishwarya, making everyone, everything move as per their karma, ability, uh, as per their karma, and his ability to give unlimitedly to them. So, as Paramatma, we can see that he is the one who sanctions, right? So, when a living entity desires, the Lord has to sanction. So, just try to understand how many parameters the Lord has to consider. Like his so much of past karma, Lord has to analyze in not even a second and, right, grant, sanction whether that should happen or not. Correct? So Lord is so fastly able to analyze and sanction. And he is willing to give himself unlimitedly to his devotees, right, in terms of his expansions. And Virya, performing all actions like entertainment without getting tired. So we can see that Lord keeps on killing so many demons or dancing on Kaliya, but he never gets tired. He never gets into any anxiety. He's still smiling even while dancing on Kaliya. So if you compare with any conditioned soul, so the situation, something like dancing on Kaliya, it's like suppose somebody puts some oil on the floor and tells you start dancing, and then there are some 10 people around trying to kill you by shooting. So Krishna's situation is something like that, dancing on Kaliya. Very challenging to first dance on the hoods, and then simultaneously Kaliya is trying to bite him through all the possible ways. Krishna is so expertly dancing and crushing the hoods, and he's smiling, right, removing the poison of Kaliya, seeing, glancing at the Vrajavasis, sometimes playing flute. So many things he's doing simultaneously, right? So he's so expert. And Virya, it is mentioned also like sun purifying contamination. Kirata hunandra pulinda pulkasha avira sambayavanakashadaya enecha papa yadapashraya shraya shuddhyanti tasmai prabha vishnave namaha. Even the most sinful races uh, can be purified by coming in contact with Lord, and he never gets contaminated. Ishopanishad also mentions this quality, Shuddham and Apapaviddham. Is pure, he never gets contaminated. And Shakti, he performs impossible tasks like lifting Mandara mountain. So people may lift 200, 300 kgs for few seconds, and we can see that their face becomes completely reddish and stressed, and they have to immediately throw it off, release it off, because there is so much pain. But Lord, when he either lifts Mandara mountain or Govardhan, you don't see any pain. He's only smiling, right? You never see that he is in pain, or he is shifting from one little finger to middle finger, then left hand to right hand. You don't see Krishna performing such things, right? Only on the little finger, whole 7 days, right? And some Rajavasis think that, okay, now this Bal Gopal might be tired, let us massage his hand. They actually massage also. And some cowherd men, they bring their sticks, they want to hold the Govardhan. They think that maybe Krishna will not be able to hold it now. So that is his power, creating millions of universes just by examining and also giving Matta Smriti Gnanam Apohanam to so many living entities. Even for an ant, Krishna is guiding. Where is the sugar, where to store everything, correct? So that is his ability. And Tejas having influence over all jivas by his prowess. So ultimately, all jivas are attracted to him, either his internal energy or external energy. In one sense, they are all Krishna's energies only. So he has influence over everyone. So there are 12 more qualities mentioned. Shaushilia, a great person not belittling low people but mixing with them in a friendly mood. So we see Krishna in Rajlila, how sometimes he carries the cohort boys on his shoulders, right? How sometimes they tease him, right? So we can't see such in other avatars, but especially in this. And in when he appeared as Lord Ram also, he dealt with everyone, either Vanaras or even from the tribes Guha, Sugriva, and Rakshasas like Vibhishan. So although he dealt with great sages like Valmiki and this huh? Vishwamitra, yeah. But at the same time, those who had devotion like Vanaras, he still dealt with them. He stayed with them, received their service. In fact, when he was coming back to Ayodhya, we know that all the Vanaras were there. So he said, you all also come to Ayodhya. And on the way, it is mentioned that he told them to carry their wives also. So, and he served all of them also. Next, Vatsalya, overlooking mountainous faults of devotees and forgiving them. So we see that Indra and Brahma, they committed such mistakes. Indra to the degree that he was ready to kill all the Vrajavasis also out of his false ego. Still he forgave him. And he was angry on Brahma also because he took away his god boys, his friends. But still he forgave both of them. So, and he is grateful because he remembers whatever insignificant service done by devotees, he magnifies that, and whatever faults he forgets. Next, Mardhava, inability to tolerate separation from his devotees. So we see Krishna always feeling separation from the Vrajavasis. in Mathura, he used to always remember them. And Arjava, honesty with body, mind, words in dealing with his devotees. So Kunti Maharani glorifies him, that how the sun may become cool and the moon may become hot, but still Krishna, you'll never give up your words, promise which you have given to your devotees. Next, Sauharda, always wishing well for his devotees, either when they are far away or near him. So, even though Krishna may not be uh, the Pandavas, we see, but he would always wish well, think about their welfare, ask some of his devotees to go and see how are they. And whenever they were in difficulty, immediately he would come and help them. Samya, treating all devotees equally without considering big or small. In the pastime of Shrutadev and Bahulasva, we can see one was rich, one was poor, but still he took both of their service. Karunya, Lord's inability to tolerate pain of devotees. So, to help Arjuna and the Pandavas in the war, he himself became Sarathi and helped them, because he knew that without him it would be very, very difficult. Madhurya, Lord is beautiful even to those whom he goes to kill. So we see Putana, right? She was attracted by Lord and other demons also. Gambhirya, immeasurable amount of good that he plans to do for his devotees. And after doing great good, he thinks, so little I have done for my great devotees, feeling always indebted. So in Sudama, we can see that although Sudama came for asking some material benefit, he could not ask. But Lord understood his heart and gave. But Lord also, how he treated Sudama. Sudama, while going back, he was completely overwhelmed at how Lord treated him with so much affection, gave me so much time, personally made me sit on his bed and served me. Audarya, feeling joy in devotees' joy while providing needs of his devotees, personally delivering them. In Arjunacharya pastime, we know that how he personally comes and provides all his needs. Chaturya, when devotees doubt Lord's protection, then Lord acts cleverly in such a way to dispel such a doubt. Again, the example of Arjunacharya is mentioned, where he doubted whether Lord is really providing his needs. Yoga Kshema Mahamyam. Stairya, determination to protect his devotees despite any amount of obstacles that may come. So we see that Lord always appears in various incarnations to protect the demigods. Dhairya, not caring for enemies and proceeding with his plan confidently. So its example is given of Lord Ram. He promised Vibhishan that he will make him the king of Lanka even when Ravana was alive. So Shaurya, no matter how big the enemy's army may be, but Lord's Shaurya ability to drive away the enemies is very powerful. Parakrama, winning over enemy even without enemies realizing Lord's presence. So, means in Kurukshetra also we can see Lord is actually not fighting, and that's why Duryodhana didn't choose. But ultimately, it's Lord's presence which made everything happen. So, like this, there are so many wonderful qualities mentioned about Lord. How the Lord is having such amazing qualities. So, I'll just finish with this. So, when we say Suhrat, that he is our best friend, so we see that There are so many friends we come across when we are in school, but after schooling, they don't stay in the same city or go somewhere else, or in college also. So, but Lord, He always remains with us, not only in this life, but in whatever life you take. Even if somebody becomes warm in the stool, very abominable life. So, Lord doesn't say that, oh, this is such a abominable birth, so I'll not enter this body and guide him. No, but Lord is so kind that He is uh, guiding each and every living entity. Like a loving father, always present with the lost son, trying to help him. So the moment the living entity shows little bit desire to know about him, immediately he is willing to guide him, right? So we should keep reading such wonderful qualities of the Lord mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, so many scriptures. So these qualities should actually attract us towards the Lord. So then we can actually serve Him when we are attracted. And Krishna itself means, the word Krishna itself means all attractive. Is Bhagavan. He has all the six opulences in full. And by serving Him, actually we become benefited. And so Lord has such amazing qualities. So if we get attracted and serve Him, slowly but surely we become attached to Him. And then we can develop uh, proper feelings of affection and eventually get absorbed in His devotional service. So that's why the process of hearing is so important, because only when we hear these wonderful qualities of the Lord, then we can actually become attracted. So Srila Prabhupada has very kindly given us this opportunity to hear Srimad Bhagavatam and other literatures, so that we can actually hear these wonderful qualities of the Lord. So we'll end here. Thank you all very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Samveta Gaura Bhaktavinda ki jai.